Well, hello, hello. Hello, my YouTube fellas and gals, and hello, my whatnot people. This is a last minute pop up. They're running a special over the holiday where you get more percentage of your, sales. So that's why I've been so much the past few days trying to catch up. So I'm kind of waiting for some people to trickle in. Lots of sales going on. I tried morning this morning, and then now I'm trying evening time. You kind of got to move around on the different times over here on whatnot to kind of catch your niche. So we'll see if get string over here. Hold on. Come on, stop. Where's my scissors? Here they are. I got strings. I got strings. I don't know if anybody will trickle in or not. We shall see. I'm going to get Prinny in here. Maybe. I'm going to tag her. I shared the stream out. Bud Files, if you're in YouTube, you're usually the first person that comes in. I want to say hello and thank you to all the people that came into the stream yesterday that I missed. But sometimes it gets really hectic over here, so it's hard to get over to YouTube to say hello. Let me see if anybody's over on my YouTube. Because I do try to pay attention to both. Brandon! Hey, Kurt. Welcome in. Hey, Bud. I knew she was going to be here. I will catch up after today on trying to get some watch time in over there, too. How are you doing, Kurt? You're new to my YouTube. Okay, back to whatnot real quick. See if anybody's on. Shared Brainy. Share to Deb. Try to get a few people in here, maybe. Come in, come in. Come and say hello. Oh, I forgot to import my show notes. Okay, that's done. Whatnot is usually packed in the evenings, I think, because people come on after work. Okay, so we're just going to go over some things I showed earlier today then. since nobody's in here right now, the things that I have left over. It did good this morning. First time I ever went on in the morning, so that was fun. I got rated, and that was fun, real fun. Okay, so the first set of cards I'm going to run, they look like this if you like dogs and you are into poodles. And then, of course, I make sure you get a character card. I try to do like one of, you know, one heart, one diamond. So you get each. So you get 4 for $1. So we will start on this. And as soon as the sale's over is usually when I do my packing. Sometimes I'll go upstairs and take care of my dog first, then I come down and pack because she's got to go potty. So I'm going to let these run. If anybody's interested, you can come over and shop if you're a crafter. They got a lot of great items over here. So that is the first set. And if you come back and watch later, my sales are usually in my bin, so you can come and look. And then here is another. This is a gray poodle with kind of a goldish looking background. And if you're on YouTube, you can get in touch with me too. So let's see here. So we will run this. I'm going to run each item for 30 seconds. Today's payday. People are probably out getting their groceries, paying their bills. At least I know it's payday here. But even if you don't have anybody in your stream over here, you still have to just keep rolling. You just keep selling. That's what they expect you to do. Sometimes you can stop and craft and do stuff if you want to, as long as you have stuff in your store. But, you know, if anybody's interested on YouTube selling on Whatnot, they have had crafters do crafts. The crafting train is a lot of fun because they can show a craft and then they usually do that particular craft in a giveaway. It's really cute. Okay, next we have the Spaniels. These are Brittany Spaniels, I believe. I think I called them setters earlier this morning. I was so tired. This has definitely been a challenge, to say the least. We got the light brown ones first. But they are Spaniels. I had a Spaniel once. So this is what the card looks like. Like I said, I use them in crafting, so I like to share with people. I get this one set of new cards. It's so cool. So cool. Next set of cards. These are the dark Brittany Spaniels. Mine was a little bit of the lighter color. And they're like, this is their regular playing cards. These are very artsy. I'm always looking for some animals or cool designs, so I can use them for my crafting and to share. When I get a lot of my books downsized, I'll be able to play more back on YouTube too, because I miss everybody and I miss coming and watching your shows and stuff. Okay, so that's the dark one. I'm just getting adjusted, still getting adjusted over here. Okay, next we have these different looking brown ones. Brady, thank you for coming in. Yay! I'm working on some happy mails. I'm trying to get some stuff together to surprise some people. How was your day? Was that your son in the back seat of that picture? If that was your son, he's cute. Choose a moderator. Your grandson, he's so cute. He got an ornery grin, like his granny. You're welcome. Hey, Jen. Some of these things I showed earlier. This is another card. It's a really cool decoration to use. It's just regular plain cards. It's got like a hint of purple, a hint of gold. Kind of reminds me of kind of like Aztec-ish. These cards are pretty too. And I'm sorry if it blurs. That's my camera. You're quite welcome. I got some new stuff in my auction. I can't wait to get to it. I got some really cool stuff in today. Jen Lynn Lee. That's a cute name. If I would have had a third daughter, I would have named her Justice Nicole. Justiss. I think that name is so pretty. And it's so funny because when I went into labor with my second daughter, I had no name picked out. And I was at the hospital, and I don't know, it just came out of nowhere. Kristen Rochelle. And so she just, that's what her name ended up being. But it was funny because Mike, I was going to do Michelle, but I changed it to Rochelle. And I couldn't understand where Kristen came from. There's a girl I went to school with, but I was also reading a Harlequin when I went into labor because I couldn't sleep. And there was a Kristen character. But my husband spelled her name wrong. It was supposed to be Kristan, and he put En. Because it could be spelled with an IN too. But oh well. Everything happens for a reason, right? But oh my gosh, it was so funny. And my oldest daughter's name, Jade, was picked out from the movie Endless Love with Brooke Shields. I had her name picked out way before thinking about having kids. And I just fell in love with that name, Jade, the first time I heard it. And then Marie was after my grandmother. So here is a rocket card. Some of you guys will be sick of seeing these because I did show them earlier today. I went on this morning just to try a different time. Ohio Nurse rated me, and it was really nice. So this is a rocket for Johnson Space Houston Texas Center. I would use these in like a memorabilia type of journal. You know, like if you're doing like a history type, that's what these would be used in. To me, to give ideas. Thank you, thank you. I love hanging out over here though, because it's like YouTube, you know. Except people can't talk back to you. I remember back in the Yahoo days, we could just share a talk button and all of us could talk back and forth. Thanks for sharing. And we had so much fun in chat. I loved chat. Chat was a lot of fun. You could sing and be goofy. I'd be afraid to sing on here though. I'd probably get kicked off. We used to have so much fun. So that was the rocket cards. Did you do anything special? My hubby is still recouping for burning himself. That man, he's so accident prone. I kid you not. Hey, Jelly. Or Jen, I mean. Aww. Josie from the Josie Pussycats. That's cute. I can't see. So don't take it offensively. I've got cataracts building up on my eyes. I'm going to have surgery for in the future. So I'm literally going blind. And it sucks. And sometimes I can't see. I do try to proofread my stuff before I send it, but sometimes my spell check's a little naughty and likes to change my letters. And whatnot likes to eat my words. My phone's acting up too, so my keyboard's not the best. Here's a guy playing the bagpipes. That to me would be cute in a travel journal. Every time I see stuff like this, I go straight to crafting. Like, how would I use it craft-wise? I remember the Archies. You know, it's funny you say that, Jen, because my daughter was moving stuff around in the house she moved into, and she found a TV guide. I said, how many times my mother threw out the TV guides, and if I would have known this would be my future, I would have saved all her TV guides. And it's really cool because it's a TV guide that used to have my Saturday cartoon lineup. So I only got one. Jen, you know, it's funny. You would love my friend from YouTube, Michelle Scott, because she spells Michelle with one L. And everybody misspells her name all the time. So she literally made the ID journaling with one L. Oh my gosh, her ID is so funny on YouTube. Here, I'll show you in a second. If I can pull it up. I miss Michelle. But if you see her in chat, it's so funny. But see, she spells her name with one L. And people spell her name all the time wrong. And I think it's so funny. That's why I'm over here. Who's in my YouTube? All right, Brandon. Thanks for stopping. I know it's hard to watch somebody on YouTube when you're streaming from another platform because you want that interaction. So people keep coming and going. Brainy, that's too funny. But it's true. Okay, what did I do with that card set? The two. It's not here. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I was like, where are you? I love blues, as you can tell. Chicago. This is Delta Airline. You can see the Delta Airlines on the bottom. Just an airplane card. But I love these cards because of the colors. Almost looks like a Metro mixed media. I know people that use these cards when they're selling jewelry too. They'll poke their earrings through. Dangled earrings would look so pretty poked in that. So it's not just for crafting, it's for demonstrating too. My friend Viv is the one that taught me that trick. She used to do, she did, Brainy. She used to do jewelry under Texas Sparkle Boutique. She changed her name. Something about Shop Thrift with Viv. She's on here too. But she's the one that taught me that trick. And I was like, oh, I would have never thought of that for jewelry. That's what I told her. Viv is very creative. She's always coming up with new stuff to sell. She never sits still. She's always changing stuff up. Always. And then the next set I have. Let me put this in here. This is the Delta Airlines Los Angeles. And this is even more retro. Look how cool the colors are in the people. But that's Los Angeles. These are really cool cards. I got lucky when I found these. I'm always out looking for stuff like this, and sometimes I find them online. Sometimes I find them out. I can't remember if I got this in somebody's sale or if I found these on an online estate sale. Because it seems to me they came with a bunch. Yay, we get to switch it up. And Brainy, you've seen all these. These are the laces I have left. She bought a pink one off of me. I have 7 of these left. And this should show up really well on this blue. This is the gold. They're all a yard. And they're all $1. Unless you bid them up. And they're all going to be the same pattern. I was lucky to find these in multiple colors. But they're not available anymore. I tried to go back and sometimes refill if people like stuff, but they don't have them anymore. So I'll put that there. So I'll run this. I know this it's a very pretty flat lace. I had a hard time getting used to the ruffles, but when I made this journal, it changed my mind. That's what I mean. You got to play with stuff because I wasn't sure, you know, when you have a ruffle, is it going to bunch up? And I was really shocked because this one didn't. Because I like putting them on the edge of my page, and this is more of a rippled. But I will get, you know how like when you make, wreaths, how it's got the wire in it. I take a pair of tweezers and I pull the wire out so I can flatten out those because they're pretty. No, thank you. I was showing some of my journals that I made in pictures that are already sold. I need to make up a kind of a portfolio, and I haven't done it yet. And it was pink too, Brainy, and you missed it. I did a Paris journal. So here is what the black one looks like. And I've only got 2 of these left. So there's only 2 yards left of this one. Black really flies. So this is what the black looks like. People really like the blacks for Halloween, and I use mine in my Gothic journal. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a raid. Gotta see who's raided me. I can't wait to get some more people. I've done raids sometimes, but I'm trying to get there to that point. So I'm going to run this black lace for $1. Who raided me? Who raided me? Oh, you're so sweet. Welcome in, Last Word Bookstore. Nope, I'm doing crafts. Black lace. I have worked my tail off this week for the incentive just to see what I could pull off. I had 3 sales in 3 different categories, and it has been a journey. But crafting and books is probably where I'll be the most. But I actually did fashion. I suck at it, but I tried. So how I have my bin, if anybody wants to look at anything out of curiosity, because you don't have to buy. I set mine up because I switched categories to F lots. You're going to get fashion. If you type in F, capital L. If you type in capital C, capital L, you're going to see crafts, supply stuff. And if you type in B, capital L, you're going to get books. If you type in D, capital L, you'll get decor, which I think there's only 1 item. And then CO, capital L, you're going to get collectors, which I think I only have 1 item in that too, which is a hockey thing. And that's how I set my bin up so you can navigate as easy as could be. So right now I'm doing lace. And I had a wonderful sale this morning. The crafters were awesome. I don't have enough following yet to really do a lot of fancy giveaways. But if anybody's interested, I will pull up something really cute. I'm going to bring this over. And I'm going to drop the price. It's originally $3. I'm going to drop it to $1. Let me get it over here first. Another a bigger seller told me to try to run something that I can bring down for appreciation of a raid if you can't afford to do giveaways, because I was in the hole doing giveaways. I went into the hole because I'm not there yet. And they said sometimes when you start out, they did like one small and then they did something like this and it helped them. So I appreciate the advice. So I'm going to run this. And what this is if you want a home decoration and you like something a little fancy, I'm going to run this beautiful vintage colored doily. No flaws. It's really pretty for $1 if you're interested. for the thank you for the raid. Yay! And there's no pressure, but I thought it's nice to try to do something like this for people because, you know, who doesn't like home decor? Follow Last Word Bookstore. She's so sweet. How did you give? Thing that I don't understand is how does a person do a giveaway? Because she did Stover's candy for Mother's Day, and I was like, oh, how does she do that and not have the shipping label come out? Do you have to adjust it and like unattach it? So I'm still learning whatnot. But she did Stover's under media. You know what I mean? Like you're automatically media mailed. I don't know if she's still in here or not. But I was wondering if she had to change the shipping. Like unbundle or something. Because I thought that was super nice when she did the candy giveaway. Hey, Amanda. Aw, am I frozen again? Wait a minute. I'm going to try to run my next item and see what happens. Because Whatnot's been freezing on me like crazy. So the next one I have the green lace. And I have 5 of these left. And it's a really pretty mint green. My favorite is mint green chocolate chip ice cream. Just saying. But it is a really pretty color of mint green. This is what it looks like. Let me run it. Yeah, I'm frozen. Hold on. Last thing I seen was brainy type hole. Give me a second. This is why I'm on my laptop, because if I used my phone, my shows would never make it. I gotta go into my apps, force stop, and then reopen the app, come back to be able to see text. Just give me a second. I'm sorry if I missed anything. Okay. There you are. Oh, that's a good idea. I know. It's true. But yeah, another one who's been on here for a while gave me good advice. You know, of course they do ephemera, so their stuff is lightweight. Books aren't like so lightweight, depending on the book though too. But she told me, she says, I saw a crafter do it too. She was running scoops of beads and stuff for like $1. She says, drop a price to something you have up and give it, you know, for the raids as appreciation. I think that's a good idea, to be able to give something nice at a cheaper price than what you want. You know what I mean? So I thought that was a pretty nice idea. So I figured, well, I'll try that first. And then I can do like milestone giveaways. And I can always send something to somebody separate when I can afford it too, as a thank you. So that helps. So this is the mint green. Oh, Brainy, I'm going to show you my Paris journal. You still in here? I'll show you the flip through. I'll show you. Oh, wow. The only thing that I wish they would do, though, is when I sold on Etsy Last Word, you automatically, whenever you picked your ounces, you know, and stuff, and you had to put your measurements in, you could choose media. I just wish Whatnot would make that a choice, so that if you're selling a book in another category, they could get the media advantage. Because I didn't have to worry about that when I was on Etsy. Hey, crazy crafting. Oh, that's wild. I just let mine run and let him do it for me. I hate messing with shipping. Okay, here is, I showed it earlier, but I'm going to do it again. I'll show you some of the journals I've created from books. Let me get to my camera. Why did this format change? I must have hit a setting. I'll have to figure it out later. Okay, let me get down here. These are some of the last journals I made that sold. And I really, really check under the covers. I did a demonstration of a book that had mold in what I did in one of my last lives. I hate when like a powdery mold gets underneath the jackets. That's why I always check under the jackets of my books. It's a habit. Even when I'm out thrifted. The cover's looking really good after how I cleaned it, but the book is destroyed because it's on the inside cover and the back side on the inside. The pages in between are okay, so I'll turn them into crafting pages, but I could never sell this book. I would refuse to sell mold. But what I do, if it's not in the inner page, this is the book I'm talking about. Let me pull this up. I did a demonstration with this. This came out of a dorm, believe it or not, of all places. Somebody did a dorm cleanup and brought me a book. And you would look at it, and it's a Mary Higgins Clark, and you would think nothing's wrong with it. When you opened it up, there, this is what you got. That's mold. That is a powdered mold. And it gets on, it was this was covered, and I took a slightly wet napkin with Clorox bleach spray, cleaned it all off, and I've left it sit here for a few days, and it has not come back. But it's in the cover. That doesn't come off. So that there, and there's a difference between this and foxing. You will know the difference. And like I said, the pages are fine in the middle. There's nothing on the pages whatsoever. So I will use these for crafting, but this part's going to be tossed in the garbage. I won't even put this in recycling. And sometimes when you get mold, you know, like this, if you can clean it up on this part and this part, because sometimes it will wipe up, I'll leave it sit. If it don't grow back and it's not in here, it's okay. But you can also sit these in a freezer bag to kind of kill off, to make sure it doesn't come on the outside. I know a lot of tips about books from playing around. But yeah, this book is destroyed, and it's sad because it's in really good shape, and you would never know this unless you lift up the jacket. I would have never known that was there until I opened the book for here, and I would have saw it. But sometimes you don't see it. So I don't care if it's the Dollar Tree or wherever I go. When I buy a book, I always lift the jacket. I've always done that, though. Even when I was younger, I did it. It's a habit. It's a good habit to get into, too. But yep. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This was my horse, Brainy. Did I ever show you my horsey? I have a picture of me when I was 16. This is me in my ski jacket, and there was my baby. He was half Appaloosa and half Arabian, and he was spoiled. He used to whinny at my dad, and he would lay on the ground and put his head in my lap. Oh my gosh, he was so spoiled. And this is me and my hubby. Oh my God, these pictures were so young. when he was in the Navy. We were 15 and 16 when we met. We were in high school. Long time ago. Thank you. We've been married for 35 years, so it's been a while. Let me get to. Now I'm just a little old lady. You should have seen my husband's face when I told him I was going to let my hair grow out after COVID and become gray. He goes, "Why?" I said, "Because I want to." He goes, "You look so much older." I said, "I don't care. I'm a granny." Okay, here was my pink Paris one. So you get to see that I am definitely not against pink. It's just not my favorite color. But this sold. This was my Paris journal. This was a lot of fun. This is actually the cover of Look Under the Jackets, people. A Reader's Digest like this one. It's the same, just a different color and a different design. But you would be surprised how beautiful some Reader's Digests are. It's amazing. This is the inner pocket. This is actually lace on a side tuck. And then I decorated it. And then here is a white lace pocket. Rick Rack. I love Rick Rack. And looky there. There's an unmatched earring hanging there. You see that, Brady? That's why I like looking at jewelry at times too. And then behind this is trying to remember if that's a fabric flip. No, this isn't a pocket. I take it back. This is a fabric flip. I took Rick Rack. Okay, this is fabric, then lace, then Rick Rack's over top, and then an earring, and you can flip it up, and then underneath is a secret place to journal. This here is the Eiffel Tower, and that is a pocket, and that's a hanky stuffed into the pocket. I like looking for hankies with pretty edges to add in. And then this is another one. That's one of my favorite. This is upcycled food packaging. It's probably either a cracker box or a cereal box. And then I covered it with paper. And then I put sari silk up here. And then I took a needle and thread and ran it through. And that's actually beads hanging off of the top of the tag. Because I have beads I like to play with too. Okay, so that's that one. And then the one that went to the UK. Oh, wait. Here's my Holly Hobby one. This was made out of fabric. I made two of these. I kept one and sold one. But they're different. Like I added differences because I don't like having two journals the same. This is actually part of a digital that I had purchased that I added into the journal. And then this, I love this picture. And this is another hanky pocket and lace. I love this page. This is the one I kept. I love this one. The flower in the center. And then this is another pocket that I blinged. And I fussy cutted the butterfly. And you see what's folded in there? Another hanky. I love putting hankies in my journals. Then here's another one. And then here's one. And these are what's fun about the die cutting machine because you could cut these shapes. And then there's an organza bag. I like using them as pockets. That's that one. And then here is, let me find the one that went to the UK. It was for a friend of mine who is high functioning autistic. she challenged me to make her an autistic journal she would love. So I had to study her behavior. And she loves Elvis. And I had to get pictures out of copyright. And this was done by a digital crafter that's on Etsy. And then I did a lace pocket, and I bought a deck of cards and cut around the cards that has Elvis in them and made her an Elvis journal. This came from the pieces is what takes forever for me to create. It takes me about 5 months, except for the biggest one I ever did took me a year, but it's collecting things. And I got a tin with a bunch of Elvis items in it off of an online auction. So that's where that came from. Then I did a 3-layered pocket, and that's the deck of cards and printing out the digital small because I have an art program where I can resize. And then I took his music, like Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog and all that, and I made pages in here, and I also made envelopes, and I tucked the cards in there where you can see the cards I cut from, and then that's fanned out at the top, and that's from the cards, and that's that journal. I wish I'd have got more pictures of that one because I did a lot with that one, but it was fun. So it's just, you know, there's so many things you can do. And I have another black book that just came that I was sorting through. It's coming apart from the back. Future journal. When I got books that come through my bookstore falling apart, that's the first thing I do is they become a journal. They're set aside. I don't like tearing books apart that are in good shape, especially from the 1800s. I'm a collector before a crafter, but I did try to sell this a long time ago and nobody purchased it, so I turned it into a journal. These kind of books I will, but if it's something from the 1800s, it makes it a little bit more harder for me. I intentionally bought a poetry book off of an auction site that had the most beautifulest blue cover, and oh my god, it's just gorgeous. I'll never forget when it came in. My husband's looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm hugging this book and sniffing it. He's like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "It's from the 1800s and it's beautiful. There's no way I could take it apart." And it's poetry. And sometimes that happens. You'll buy some with the intention, and then that's how I realized I was a collector first. But it is funny when that happens. You have tons of covers. You should sell them. Seriously, last word. You should, if you can, get some stuff together like that. If you have any like extra paper packs or covers or anything, do them as a lot. Come over in the crafting section and make them up in like plastic bags and set them aside. And once you've got so many built up, sell them as paper pack lots over here with the covers in them. You'd be surprised. I see people sell like that all the time on YouTube, and it's really cool. Because people, I'm telling you, paper junkies, they're going to love that stuff. I had a crafter I bought some paper packs off of with the bookboard in them after the books were taken apart, and it's a really nice way to get a beginner's junk journal pack. That's like the perfect combo, what you just said, is getting your book covers and some paper packs together. I took some of the books I had because they didn't sell. As long as they come apart from the back, they have to have that gap. They can't be glued. And I donated them to the Disabled Artists Foundation so that they could turn them into packs for disabled artists that want to craft. I sent a whole box that nobody bought. I have 2 of these left. This is like a teal blue, more of a tealish type. It's really pretty. And I have 2 yards left. And these are $1 a yard. If anybody's interested. But yeah, if you see a book that I don't have any close to me right this minute, I don't think. Let me see. As many books as I own, you think I would. Okay, I have one right here. See if I can. Okay, what I mean is when you open the book up, for people that don't know this, see how this book has a gap back here? It's not glued to the spine. These are the ones that you make journals from. If it's glued, that's a whole nother ballgame. You can still do it, but there's a different way you have to do it. You got to like take it completely apart and then put the spine back together. I know it doesn't make any sense, but you can use cardboard or chipboard to actually bring it back together as a journal. I've done it both ways. I've done it so many ways. I hope I get to demonstrate all the ways that I have made journals on my Crafty Styles on YouTube eventually one day, so people can see, because I've only done, like I did the green one, I've only done that one where you just rip the pages out. I haven't demonstrated on my Crafty Styles when I actually sew the signatures in, but I have on Tammy's Passions, but it's way back. I have so many videos on Tammy's Passions, it's hard to find all of the old ways I did stuff. Then here is my maroon lace. I'm going to hit my laces while we're sitting here talking. I have 12 of these left. And like I said, they're all a yard each. Here's the maroon color, and they're all the same style of lace. So there's the maroon. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Lizette. Pearl's Finds came over today. I'm so excited. One of my YouTube friends joined over here today. I was like, yes. And then I got Ty over here visiting. I think Brandon comes and visits. And hopefully other people will come visit. I like chatting on both platforms though, but I do miss doing my crafting stuff. It's kind of on hold right now because you guys are helping me get my store back in normal over here. My books are finally getting organized again, and I'm so happy. My husband's been picking me up totes every payday, so after I have a book sale, I can put my books away neatly after all the water issues I had. Hey, Hot Wheelin'. And then I'll know what I actually have too. So on the pink lace, I have 11 of these left. Still, it's a pretty pink. Really pretty pale pink. It's like a pretty baby pink. So this is what this looks like. Like I said, they're all a yard. Pretty corn! Where you been hiding, woman? As soon as I finish my laces, I'll show you the new cards. Oh my gosh, wait till you see them. Yep, all my orders went out when my husband left for work today. He left after I finished this morning, so everything went out already. So now I'm starting over. But yes, it was nice. And it was so funny because I was up and I hadn't been to bed yet. And I thought, you know, I have never done a morning show. I wonder how a morning show would go. I never dreamed of being rated. And it actually went really good this morning. For me being a newbie over here. So I was happy. I was happy this morning. was nice to have some sales. Hey, if I even get one sale, I have a heart attack. This here is a lavender. I have 6 left. And like I said, they're all the same, but they're $1 a yard. And I can't find this lace anymore, so not in all these colors. I think the last time I checked, they only had black left. Hey, Marcy. Hey, Marcy. You did good. You've been doing good lately in your sales. You've been getting better. Hey, Christine. I know. It takes a while. It did for me too, but YouTube, it went faster because I knew a bigger seller, and she actually gave me tips and let me do my first sale on her stream printing, and it was fun. I was taught by a really good seller on YouTube. She's really good. I swear this girl could sell dirt and get away with it. She is a really great seller, but she's got a lot of good hookups too. And she's the one that taught me to sell. And so I had a good following when I first started. But then, you know, people change. They find other favorite sellers and blah, 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 blah. You know, sometimes you have people stay with you and sometimes they don't. You just never know on here. It's unpredictable. So this here is like a darker blue. Another person I love that sells lace on here is plus size gal. I love her. I think she's so great. I have 4 of this left, and this is the dark blue. And see, this is the difference between this one and the teal. If you want to see the difference, you see the more green in that one. But they're all a flat lace. Piglet Boss! I'm yet to find something that TMD and Penguin Boss are interested in. One of these days. Maybe I'll find a cute ephemera or something. One of these days I'm going to do an ephemera show, Pingy. But not yet. I'm not ready yet. But one of these days, I at least want to try it one time anyways. I'm all about books and crafting, I know. But the cigar boxes was something that actually started on YouTube, Pingy, that I saw. And I'll show you one that's beside me. This is what the crafters did on YouTube before I came to Whatnot. Let me put this away. That's all my laces I have left in color. But Pingy does wonderful ephemera style cigar boxes that are really cute. But on YouTube, this is what we got. Oop. So this was a YouTube one, and this was like, probably at least 3 years ago. And so I have this one. You open it up, and this is what you get over there. Now, I'd probably shove stuff in here too. But a person wrapped up, they took paper. This is like a mixture of what you would get over there. They took books from a page from a book, turned it into wrapping paper, and I got coupons. B&W coupons. So you got a mixture over there of all kinds of stuff. They would stick. Here's another one. I opened them already. So past that part. So you see the goodies. This is Fairy Tale Charms. This is a deck of card charms. You would get a mixture of card lots. This is why I love cards so much. This is, I got spoiled over there with horses. That's a horse pen. The person that packed this box, I can't remember if this was one of Pearl's boxes or not. Here's horse cards I got from over there. Then I got this as a bling. It's a hot air balloon. And then this charm set. This is about puppies with the prints. And then this fabric. This is the hoopla. Hoopla, hoopla. And I believe this is kind of Tim Holtzy. It's got a lot of stuff on it. Little license plates. And they packed you up over there too. Sometimes it's laces, sometimes it's cards. Here's a lace. It says, to Tammy, gifted from me. I'm trying to remember who sent this. It's awful. Another set of cards. Here is a really interesting stone. You never know what you're going to get. It's full of surprises. Here's another cool looking stone. Somebody that put hearts on stuff. I can't remember. A piece of fabric. Let me see. A hint of farm fabric. Sometimes they put their names and stuff. Sometimes they don't, like Whatnot people. Sometimes I can't keep track of stuff. And then here was another piece of fabric. So you got like a whole lot of fun with a bunch of stuff mixed together. Over there too. So it's really cool. And I love charms. Oh, I can never get enough charms. And let's see what this one is. Yeah, it's more B&W. Why don't I know who this was? I can't remember who this was. And this is a 1 coupon ticket. Because I do love ephemera. Paper Junkie! You can see 3 years ago and it's still sitting in the box, but I haven't used it yet. But that's the kind of stuff they do over there. I can't remember if I got this. Because there was a few people that did the boxes. I have quite a few cigar boxes. I even have a blue one. I even have a pink one. Many different colors. Okay, Pretty, are you ready? Where's Pretty? Where's Pretty? Oh, I love these. And like I was saying, some people take cards and they hang jewelry off of them and charms off of them to demonstrate their jewelry. I learned that from Texas Sparkle. Wait till you see these cards. Hey, Margaret. Look at these, Prinny. Look at these. I was like, what? And look. Oh, my gosh. It's gold, silver, gold. The hearts and the diamonds are gold. And the clubs and, look. My God. This is what came into, and they are slippery. I mean, like, extremely slippery. But you people that love your Halloween, I could not resist. But I didn't know they were this, I did not know they were that gorgeous when I opened them. I was like, what? The king and the ace, I don't know. I didn't go through all of them. I just looked at them. But you can craft with cards. You can glue them up in a corner. Use them as a tuck inside of a pocket. That's what I said. They're awesome. I love these cards. They're so awesome. I don't even begin to want to pick them all up, Margaret, because I played 52 pickup earlier. They fly all over the place when I pick up the whole deck. I mean, they're very slippery. And I did. I was trying to, open because they come in this plastic container and they just flew all over the place. I couldn't control it. They're so slick. They're like a waterproof type card, but they're beautiful. If my husband sees these, he's going to be, you're not selling them. So I have to hurry up and sell some because they are slick, very slick. I put 4 on top just so I could grab 4 and not have to pull out the whole deck. So those are back in there. Oh, thank you, pretty. That was so sweet of you. And then the next one I have that's new that you didn't get to see were these ones. I love Kuromi. I don't know if you all know who Kuromi is, but I think Kuromi is adorable. So I have these ones, okay? They're all slick, except the skulls are really slick. This is what this side of the card looks like. And then you turn it over and this is what you get. The little Kuromi with the elephant. And then this is what a 9 of diamonds looks like. And then your 2 of clubs. And then your 7 of spades. Look how cute those are with the little Kuromi faces. So that's what that looks like. These are so cute. Oh, I love using cards to craft with. They're such a blast. You're so sweet. Alrighty, go visit your mama. Hey, redheaded girl. There's Charlie Brown's girlfriend. The redhead girl. I think that was a trivia question on somebody was stream I was in, is what is Charlie Brown's redheaded girl's birth or name? What was her name? So there's that card. So if anybody comes in and you're interested in some new ones, I definitely have some. And then these two are the same kind of deck, but they're just different colors. Okay, wait a minute here. This is the red and orange is the one, what I call this one, because it's a mixture, but there's a little bit of green on here too. This is what the design looks like. And then when you flip it over, it's just your regular deck of cards. So there's that one. I have seen some people sell decks of cards, but when they're done, they go back and sell the face cards for more money because the jokers, the aces, the jack, kings, and queens have a higher value in some cards, but I haven't done that. I take out so many cards that I add to my I have a book that I have a card collection in for this side. It's an ETC type of book, and I take out so many, but I don't keep the jack, kings, and queens. But I will tell you this, I keep the aces and the jokers because they're my favorite cards. But I always hand out the face card. You get one of each, one heart, one diamond, one club, one spade. I always make sure people get it in a face card. So you get a variety. I can't remember if I just ran that because I was talking. I might have. So that is that deck. I know one lady on YouTube only collects the Queen of Hearts. Her whole collection, that's her favorite card. I think that's too cute. The song, The Queen of Hearts. Okay, and then these are my newest one, and these are the blue and gold that matches the set I just showed, but a different color. And then, of course, this is what they look like. But what's funny is sometimes when you look at the Jack, Kings, and Queens, they face different ways. So they're really cool. Studying cards is interesting. The Crown Royal ones I sold this morning, the numbers were in every corner. They were really cool looking. It was my last set. I sold the whole deck except for a few that I kept. Because I like to share. In my new library cards, I really love them. The library cards with the envelopes, they are so pretty. I'll have to show you what they look like because you guys didn't get to see them this morning. You guys and gals, except for my YouTuber people. You probably seen them. So those are the newest editions. And this one I did show earlier, but this is a new pack I just got. And I sold some earlier. These are really cool looking too. They are called The Spirit of Vengeance. And they look like this on this side. But then when you flip them over, you get this. They almost look like bats. And these I showed earlier. Well, hello, nerdy. So those are those ones. How are you? I saw somebody selling charms with a bunch of nurse stuff in them earlier, and they were really cute. They had charms that were a stethoscope, a little heart, all nurse related. Who in the heck was it? I can't remember. Because I watch so many people, I can't keep track. So I'm going to run these. This is the newest edition. And this next one's a cute card too. I think my biggest shock as a crafter of what I found artistic, and I know this sounds horrible, I never paid attention to napkins. How many people just kind of woke up and was like, oh my gosh, napkins can be really beautiful? I mean, it's like, I just didn't think, because most of the napkins I had growing up were just plain white, or they might have a little bit of an indentation in them, like at weddings, but nothing colorful or fancy. And I was really shocked coming into the crafting community, how many beautiful napkins that are out there. I've always appreciated cards because, you know, when you travel, They used to be like a souvenir thing besides postcards, but I never noticed napkins. Becoming a crafter, I have. Very, very much so. And then this was the other newest card that I got that I thought was really cute. Because I like having a variety. And this is the dice and the buttons. Isn't that cute? These cards are so adorable. And they're regular playing cards. But they're so colorful and cheery on this side. So I thought that was cute. Nerdy. I know, it's hard. There's so many people that you love to buy from over here. Diane and Oz, hello. I actually met a Diane on YouTube. She's very crafty too. She's really good with lace. Yeah, tell me about it. All I can say was the first time I hit a train on here, because you know we got to talk shop. I hit a train on here, and what was it? Can't remember if it was Christmas vintage or if it was one of the ephemera trains. My bank was not happy. I don't think I ever had a pending on a payment, but man, I was getting text messages. The bank was like, you got this whatnot fraud hitting your account because it was one at a time. And I'm like, no. I had to literally make a trip into the bank with my husband. And I said, listen, when you see whatnot, approve it while I'm standing here. Because I don't want to have to come back to the bank every time whatnot hits. Oh my gosh, my bank did not like whatnot at all. It was too funny. So I had to correct that right away. It was awful. So I have these ones that were new too that came in. These are cool looking. I love these. You know, one time I thought I had these from a seller. I think it was eBay or something. I don't know. I didn't bother to return them. I opened the box. It was 2 other set of cards. It wasn't these. These were what's supposed to be in them. So I finally did get these. And these are the green Coca-Cola with the vintage lady. I have a set of green and a set of red. So these are newer. Let me get it down here. Here we go. Here's the green if anybody's interested. Izzy! Oh no! All right, Brainy. I have to leave my phone plugged in or I'd never make it. But I did learn a tip from D Archivist. She was talking in her stream and said, we were talking about how our phones keep getting really hot because my phone will get so hot I have to hold it in front of the air conditioner with whatnot. She says, do you have a cover on the back of your phone? And I was like, yes, I do. This is the cover for the back of my phone. She says, take it off. And I never thought of that. The backs of our phone actually holds in the heat when whatnot heats our phone up and it can't breathe. So if you take your back off when you're on whatnot, your phone shouldn't get so hot. And I never thought of the back holding the heat in. Duh. You know, common sense stuff. I like going into her stream and listening to her tips because she's very informative. About some, I don't follow Discord. They tell you to at the onboard, but I don't. So I don't know what's going on over there when they talk about stuff over here. And then here is the red Coca-Cola vintage lady playing cards. It's like a Christmassy type set. So here is the red one. But anyways, I was trying to spread the love on the train, and I didn't want to spend like a whole bunch in one place. So what I was trying to do was, I had a little bit of money saved up, and I thought it was so cool because I got to meet some new sellers. And I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and support, here and there. So I would put like a $10 sale in one, maybe a 20 in another, but things that I knew that I liked. I didn't just shop to shop. And man, did it break my bank. That's what caused my bank to send me text messages. It's like, and then my husband got this book in about so thick, when they send you your paper stuff from your bank statements. He hands me this envelope. He says, okay, now we have a whatnot book. I go, shh. I said, whatnot's like an electric bill. You just got to kind of get used to having it around. That's what I tell him. Too funny. I can't help it. So there's that set. Well, hello, Sharp. And then the last two new ones, the newest cards I have, because a lot of these have been in my buy it now and I've had them auction, are these ones, which are really floral. And they're great for putting in journals or using as ETC cards, whatever person desires. And if you don't like a set of cards, like if you're out thrifting and you find a set of cards and you're like, I don't know if I like these or not, but you get a good deal, bring them home and redo them. And what I mean by that is one was really cool. Somebody brought they must have bought too many 50th anniversary celebration cards, and it was gold and it had the number 50 in the center. So what I did was I found vintage flowers out of copyright date, and I fussy cutted them after I print them off, and then covered that 50 and turned them into a completely different set of cards. Yes, I have my own too, Margaret. I have my own account too. I have a business account for my bookstore that's separate from my husband's too, because that's the main one I prefer to use when I'm doing business on here, so that it doesn't affect our main account if we ever get hacked. And believe me, hacking happens. And it's ridiculous. I'll tell you a story here in a second about a card that happened to me and how it happened. It was very interesting. Okay. So this set of card is a naughty little kitty. Look at those eyes. Playing cards. These are so cute. So I got those. I was on YouTube, and don't take this wrong, because it is safe over there to use your cards to tip people. But something happened. This is before Google bought YouTube. Something happened, and when I tipped a channel, I got my card statement, and I thank God, because, my cousin Brian's in the internet security. That's what he does for his job in Texas. So he's given me tips along the ways anyways. And he said, whenever you shop online, you should have a separate card for everything, like a separate credit card that you don't use except online. Because that way you can stop payment really quickly, and it's not going to affect the rest of your accounts. So what happened was I got this statement in, and my husband's like, what the hell did you charge $500 on? And I'm like, what? I didn't spend $500 on this one card. So I happened to go down the statement, and there was stuff on there that's not even in my area. Whoever got a hold of my card, it was through me tipping somebody in YouTube, and then it came out on TV later that YouTube had been hacked and somebody had gotten into their business, like people's credit cards. But what happened is, thank God you have protection with some of your cards, so you got to really pay attention what cards you pick up for protection. I had to go down through the list of whoever got it. They paid what the heck was it? First, they took Amtrak rides, which we don't have an Amtrak where I live. I'm in West Virginia. I'm in the boonies. So they took an Amtrak ride, so I had to mark off everything I knew was not my payment, and even some of the businesses I didn't recognize that were my charges. Like, I had to really know what was on this card. So I had to leave those alone and check, and they did. They ran it up to $500, which is a felony. So I had to call the credit card company. I had to file a police report. And they said, would you come to court if it comes to court? I'm like, yes, I'll come to court because this stuff isn't even here. They paid, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, what's it called? There's a certain cable type company. They paid bills with it. And we don't have that cable company here either. And then they were shopping in Virginia. We don't live in Virginia. We have not traveled. And you know, there's ways that credit cards can check your records. My husband and I haven't left because he works like 7 days a week. So we haven't had a vacation in a really long time. But they just had a field day. Whoever got a hold of my credit card information just charged away. And I was like, what the hell? So when I filed everything, they took it off. Our card had fraud coverage, so we were not responsible. And they took it back off of my card because I said, you can check. So that's how you deal with it, but you got to deal with stuff immediately. So that's what we did. Hey, Joelle. So anyways, the cards that I found that are really cool, I'm selling these 3 for $3, and you will get all 3 different. These are the library cards with the craft, and they already have the sticky. You take the strip off so you can stick them. And you get 3 different. These were already pre-grunged, which is really cool. They got like a teacup, a coffee cup, your little feather pen, your books. It's on both sides. So these are your library cards and your tucks for your books. So there's that design. And then you have this design. Because I know a lot of people like using their library cards in their journals. You can even use these as journaling cards. And then there's this design. And they're so cool. They're already distressed when I buy them. So I thought these were awesome. So I picked those up. And I have a bunch. And I still have a few of my regular white. But they're in the buy it now. In the crop, but I can't get a hold of those ones anymore. So there's this. And then I have one more thing, and I told a story this morning. My youngest daughter put a bid in on an Amazon return, and she thought it was going to be a little crafting project for her son. Well, little did she know she ended up with 400 of them, and she about crapped when the box came in. So she gave me some to share, so I'm going to give a good deal. And if you look these up, they're like, I don't know, $4 is what I found. I haven't, like, I Google Lensed it. And they were like $4 something a piece, but I'm doing 4 for $2 if anybody's interested. And I had one lady buy a set earlier, and these are so cool. I think they're cool, but 400, no. So I thought that was funny. So if you're interested in crafting, and I'll tell you what, Margaret, this should be right up your alley for the way you decoupage and you do your stuff. They are frames. And they're 4x6s on the inside that you can decoupage these as art. And there are 4 in a bundle for $2. And she said what was funny, the markers they sent were only this big because she got them for her son. She ended up with 400 of them. So she got a bunch of these. She's good, Mom. She texted me. She says, please take some and try to sell them. And I said, I will. She's hysterical. Me and my daughter were laughing so hard. $2 for 4. I think it's a really good deal when they're $4 a piece. I know, but decoupaging, you can decoupage these and they make these so pretty. My mom one year, I have it sitting on my dresser upstairs. She found it, yeah, they're wood. She found an advertisement, Margaret, with a horse with a Santa hat. And she put it in the frame, a frame for me, and like stained it. It's really cute. It's on my dresser. Thank you. But yes, these would be a blast to decoupage. If anybody's else interested, and if you like these and you want some more, you know where you can get them, because I don't think she's going to run out anytime soon. She's got a whole bunch. And she doesn't sell online or anything, so I said, you're going to have lots of crafting projects. She cracks me up. But yeah, they're nice. They're really nice and sturdy. I was like, and I will wrap them in bubble. Yes. I'll put them in bubble wrap too. For shipping. I'm always worried about shipping. I'm always afraid things are going to get busted and broken and oof. Here you go. Well, thank you so much for putting orders in. I appreciate it. She's going to be so happy. There's some crafters that love it. That's hysterical. And my husband said they would be even cool if a person had like one of those, you know, what do you call them? Like the wood burners. That would be so cool too, to make decorations on them. Oh, I can't wait. You'll have to send me an invite. And I have another lady that bought some earlier, eraser nut. She's taking them to some kind of crafty place with a group of people, Margaret. She told me she would show me what they do with them. So they're running again. If anybody's interested. I can't wait. And then I can print screen if you hold it still, and then I can show my daughter. She'll be so excited to see what other people do with them. My youngest, her thing right now is she's putting crafts together. She takes puzzles and she puts them together, and then she decoupages them, Margaret, and frames them. And they are gorgeous. She's doing me a horse one. She did a panda one. She's done owls. Like, she picks specific type of puzzles, and that's been her thing. So it's really cool that she has even a different style of craft than I'm doing. And then my oldest daughter, she loves scrapbooking. Scrapbooking is her thing. Hey, Red Garden, welcome, welcome. So I'm running a set of 4 crafty picture frames for $2 if you're interested. I've taken a frame and I have glued like stuff around and painted and decorated before. That's what I've done with mine. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yay, I gave you something new to play with. I'm excited. I still want to see some more of your collages. I need to catch your stream. Here lately I've been busy, but I try to bookmark when I can remember. I always forget to bookmark people's shows, and I'm really bad at that. But I need to get in and watch some more people because I want to see some more crafting. I think the past couple times I've jumped into your stream, you were selling postcards. Mornings. That's why I kept missing you, because my husband's on second shift. I need to come on more in the mornings. Tuesday morning. Okay. And then Tuesday evenings. Yeah, because Tuesday's not a busy day for me, so I will have to catch you. So thank you, thank you. It's crazy. And each one of them is individually wrapped, so you're good there. So we'll put your name down. Margaret. I can't wait to see what you do with these. I'm excited. It will be fun. So there's, I got a whole bag sitting beside me. 1, 2, 3. So I have a 7 set left down here, and I can always get more from her, she said, if people want more. This is, I'll give you, try to give it up close visual, more what this looks like for you too. So you can actually see one a little better. It's like a real pale. And then here's the back. And then they have the little clips. And then the sides, you can see where it's a little darker on the outside. But they're really nice. They feel nice and firm. I might have to play with a couple of these myself. Here, put this in backwards. Me and my left-handedness. I catch myself putting everything in backwards. Even when I sleeve postcards, they're backwards. There. These are nice, very nice. But I've been checking them because if they were Amazon returns, I don't know why the person returned them. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen any broken. But I go through each pack and have checked to make sure like there was no prop up broken on them. Where the proppy thing sits up. They're all fine. All look new to me so far, at least the ones she gave me. She said she didn't find any broken either, so I don't know why they were returned. But they're cute. Here's your sets. We will put them aside. And another new thing that I got too is I have these. These are actually, they're 8 thank you notes in a pack, but they have the mother goose. The moon, the mother goose, the bear. And even though they're blank thank you cards, they could be for a baby shower. A person could cover this and turn it into something else. Use the cover. So it's 8 cards for $2 in a pack. And they're brand new. Never been opened. And how I ended up with these is another story. It's kind of like my daughter's story in a way, but mine was a little different. Because I didn't get 400 of them. But I had ordered these from a greeting card place because in my bookstore, I had a greeting card section. Well, when I ordered these to add for like baby showers or just thank you cards or for crafting. Here it came in a unit of 72. I'm like, what the heck am I going to do with 72 cards? So, yeah, I kind of had a little extra on those too. Hey, Charity. Oh, I'll show Charity the frames too. Want to see the frames? Want to see the frames? It did. They came in this real long box. Look, I'm not kidding. I have a bunch. So, if anybody needs baby shower cards or thank you cards, so it could be thank you from a baby shower, or you can turn it into one of those kids' journals that people make. You can use the cover and just cut the card, but they're empty. Like they have no saying on the inside. I ended up with a whole bunch of them, Margaret. That's why I love sharing stories on here. Okay, so here is what I just showed Charity. My daughter bought an Amazon return off of the website, and she bought it as a crafty project for her son. And she ended up with these little, I mean, these markers can't be no bigger than this big. I've never seen markers that small. She ended up with 2 sets of those and 400 picture frames and about crapped her pants. She didn't realize it was 400. She says, Mom, when this box came in, so they're wood, and you could decoupage on them. You can, whatever you want to do with them, paint them, whatever, and they're nice. So I'm selling, which I'll probably have these for a while, 4 of these for $2, and they run like 4 a piece, like $3 to $4 a piece. So I figured, heck, if we get a deal, you're going to get a deal. Yeah, she had 400 sent to her house, Margaret. She goes, I don't know what I'm going to do with all of them. She took him to her senior center because she knows she does like in-home. She works in like a nursing home environment. She even gave some to some of the people in the nursing because she couldn't get rid of them. I told her, I said, well, I'll sell some for you. I think they're cute. Where'd Charity go? They'd be great if I get somebody also to teach a class. If you get a class that will join you, Margaret, and you need more, let me know. Pass them out to people. It's hysterical. It is hysterical. Thanks, Margaret. See, if you need to pick up some picture frames, come over here because she's got more. All I have to do is let her know. I have a bag down here and a bag upstairs, but I don't have close to what she has sitting in her garage. 400. Could you imagine 400? I told her, I said, you got to read the quantity. Too funny. Is Charity still in here? Where'd she go? I hear you, Roan. Hold on a minute. I'll run him one more time. I don't know if Charity's coming back. Or wait a minute. My app froze. Hold on. Ugh. I hate when it does that. Give me a second. My puppy's upstairs. She must have to go pee. So I'm going to have to probably take a quick break and then come back. She's getting up in age. So I have to be careful with her having to go to the bathroom. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Alrighty, will you enjoy your dinner? I'll run these one more time. She might have left. But anybody on YouTube, if you're interested in a craft project too, feel free to message me on Instagram under Tammy's Passions 21 or something and let me know. Or Facebook if you're on my Facebook Messenger. Say, hey, I need some picture frames to craft. I can set you up. Well, thank you for coming in and thank you for your purchases. You are appreciated. And I'm gonna have to do a be right back real quick myself. Because she's digging at the door, so she's letting me know, Mom, I gotta go potty. So I'm gonna have to run her out real quick. So anybody that comes in, this is Tammy's outhouse with her horse and a puppy. And I'm gonna put this right here. Be right back. Potty break. Don't go anywhere because I got some more stuff. I love this outhouse picture. Somebody mailed this to me and I thought, oh my God, this is perfect. So don't leave. My puppy needs me. My puppy comes first. I gotta go take care of her real quick. She's my baby. All right. I'm coming, Moon. My little baby. Oh, is it ever hot? Okay, let me get back in here. Ooh. Alrighty then. Okay. Potty break is over. Fur baby's happy again. Okay. Let me see. Okay, we ran the laces. And that. I have postcards. I have some quilting magazines. I ran that. Let me go back up here. Okay, we'll start where I left off. So, the next one I have, that was the Poodle one. We're going to go back and do the Yorkie cards. If anybody is interested, I have blue Yorkie cards. This is what they look like. $4 for $1. Let's see here. And I have a lot left. Of these ones. So we are good. The next set I have are the yellow ones in the same design. This is what the card looks like. And it's even signed. Looks like Leslie somebody. Can't read that small. So then there's the yellow. We will run these. And then we have the balloon ones, which I did run these earlier today. but I'll run them again. Here are the nudie looking cards. Hot air balloons. These are good for steampunk. Regular playing cards. Oh, this fan feels so good down here. Well, hello, Jelly Bean. Welcome in. What's your favorite flavor? I like the black licorice. Ones nobody else seems to like. Here is a steampunky type card with the angel and an eagle. And here are 4 for $1. If you see anything in the buy it now or the auction, please feel free to let me know. So here's this one. Hey, TGG. So there is that one. And then the next one we have lot 76. What did I do with lot 66? We'll do 77 first. Because I don't know where 76 is right this second. It's got to be here somewhere. So I had them on earlier. Okay. So lot 76 is beautiful butterflies. It's a floral. Really pretty flower card. And they're regular plain cards. 4 for $1. I call these one the golden white butterflies. Because I reran all those ones. They ran off somewhere. Might have left them on my desk. And the ones after this, $78. Pin this one. So we have a blue necked bird with some florals and botanicals. So there's 4 for $1. Wish we could tap hearts in our own stream, but it don't work. I like the hearts. I understand where the other 2 decks went. Unless they fell, which is a good possibility. So there's that deck. And I've seen those already. Next we have these. I ran these ones earlier, but I'm going to run them again. I have 6 sets of these left. And they are spoons. And this is the other side. And those. Did these. And after spoons, we have the rookies. Which is in here. Pull this out. They look like that. And then on this side, they're numbers for people that like the numbers. And they're in different colors. Gold, black, green, and red. So you get the rook cards. I'm going to drink a tea. Oh, I'm so thirsty. It is hot down here. So there are the rooks. Welcome in. Hey Emily. Let's put these away. And after these, we have you get 5 of these or 4 of these paper Halloween. They got the boo, and you can use it as a decoration in a Halloween journal. 4 cupcakes, Halloween sets for $1. So we'll put this away. And then after that, was these. Ooh, a couple items did fall. I thought so. I'll take another one out. So this comes with a little airmail envelope that you can also use as ephemera. A little baby one. And I popped out pages of a book, red paper, light yellow cardstock, darker gold cardstock, kind of like a creamy color, like a creamy white. And then this is cardstock, and this is craft cardstock. So you get 60 plus. You bend these and use them as tabs. You get 60 plus the envelope for $6. So you get like 10 for $1. Okay. Extra, actually. You got to reach over here for a second. Drop this. What's that? Where are the cards? Okay. Yep. That's where they were. The missing mystery ducks. Oh. So I'll run these again. Just in case anybody's interested. Whale tail punches. And they're expensive on eBay. They retired the punch. put these away. A whole nice little stack. So put this over here. And these are the 2 cards I didn't get to run. This is lot 76, and it has the blue butterfly up in the corner and some floral. You can always message me through Whatnot if you are interested in any of the cards or would like any information. Well, welcome, welcome. Hey, Krill. Well, thank you. Do you like cards? And thank you for your first purchase. Krill. So there is that. And then the next set of cards. These are the floral with birds, which is really cute. So it's got the birds. It's a botanical, regular plain cards to use for crafting. 79. If you see anything else you would like me to run, please feel free to let me know. Here's lot 79. Well, thank you. Yes, I do have a set of kitty cards. As a matter of fact, they're cute too. They're a little vintagey. I'll show you. These are actually one of my new sets. And he's really cute. Looks like a naughty little kitty. I'll run it next. Thank you so much for your purchase. Put your name on this. Here is the one little kitty cards I have right now. And this is what the kitty cat looks like. Looks like it says word K, and it's got like a bed over there. Like it's in a mental institution or something. I don't know, but they're cute cards. I couldn't resist them. Hey, it's Loveland. Hey, PS Creations. I'll get it up for you. But they are adorable, though. Looks like a mischief kitty. Thank you, thank you. I love playing cards. Oh, do I love playing cards. They are so cute. Down here. Thank you, thank you. And if anybody else comes in, if you were interested in kitty cat cards, 78 and 79. You got 79. I haven't ran 78 yet. Here, I'll bring up 78 for you. If anybody else wants a kitty kitty card, let me know. 78 rates. Here's 78. This is 78. Get it down here. Here we go. It's running. Thank you. Hey, Siggy. If there's anything you want to see, just feel free to let me know. And I'll show you up close, even if you don't purchase. No obligation. I enjoy chatting, crafting, gabbing, getting to know people. But I do love the crafting section over here because everybody's so awesome. I love going into plus size is streaming here, and hey, bestie. She's so stinking cute. Everybody's got their wonderful personalities over here in crafting. Any other cards you want to see up close? Thank you, thank you. I'll be more than glad to show you. I actually got some new ones today too. Beanie! There's Beanie's bundles. Well, you got to see these cards I found. They're so slippery, though. I played 52 pickup with them already. I opened up the package and they just went flying. If you like Halloween type stuff, these cards are amazing. I got to hurry up and sell some for my husband season, though, because he'll be like, I want to keep them. Yes. Wait till you see these. Oh my gosh, they are so slippery. Like, seriously, the slipperiest cards I think I've ever had. Check this out. Woo! Talk about psychedelic. He is classy. And when you turn it over, the hearts are gold. The sevens of spades, like the spades and clubs, are silver. And the hearts and diamonds are gold. Look at that. They are so cool. But they're slippery. Look at the king. So when you do it, I make sure you get one face card and each of the different ones. They are so cool. So here's this one. Oh, they're awesome. My husband loves skulls. So he'll be like, I want to keep them. I want to keep them. It's like, no, they're for sale. Well, thank you. Thank you. They are cool. Super duper cool. Let me know if you want more than one set. I can run it again. Or if you just want one set, that's fine. But they are nice. They're really nice. And I mean, they come in like this case, but look how slippery they are. Like, I'm afraid to pick one because I mean, they are so slick. I don't know if these are the waterproof kind, but they're definitely slippery. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm always on the lookout, trying to find a good deal and sweet cards for people. Sometimes they're pricey when you go to look for some of these cards. And I think they have a collector's place where people can collect, like order once a month or something. But it's like, wow. But sometimes I get lucky. Sometimes I have dry spells and sometimes I get lucky and I find really good ones for reasonable. Well, thank you for your purchase. Wait till you see the rest. I'm saying nothing's going to beat these ones. I think these are the best cards I have ever found since I've been out. They're adorable. If anybody else is out there, or if you want any more, I'll run it one more time in case anybody else is interested, because these are new. Very slickery new. And then while I'm putting these away, I can get out the next set. Next is so cool too. I'll show you my newest ones because they are so adorable. Do you like Kuromi? I think Kuromi is adorable. I didn't know who Kuromi was, so I watched Foster Friends Thrift, and she was selling some Kuromi stuff on her channel, and I thought, oh my gosh, like keychains and stuff. I said, these are so cute. But these are, oh, you're quite welcome. These are definitely a waterproof card. This is what they look like. They have the little Kuromi. And then this is the king. It has the Kuromi and it has an elephant. And then the other side of the 9 of diamonds has Kuromi sitting on the moon. These are so adorable. And then here's your regular 2. And then this one has the Kuromi and the hearts for the heart set. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. So that's the Kuromi set that's new. I freaking love them. It's like I never know what people are going to pick up, and sometimes it's really hard because when you purchase stuff you love, you don't want to get rid of some of the stuff. So I love it because I can share my cards. So I told my husband it's easy to go shopping for stuff, but I got to start thinking outside the box because I keep buying everything I like, and then I don't want to give it away. Like I don't want to sell it. I want to keep it all. Thank you. Thank you. They are adorable. They really are. And then here is, I'll run them again in case anybody else is interested. If anybody's watching and sees. I like how sometimes when you're scrolling down and people are selling, you see them moving without being in their sale. It's really cute how they do that little sneak peek on here. So that was new. And here's another new stuff that I got. I just got a few. So while that's running, I'll get the next one. Thank you so much. This helps me keep track too when I'm doing paperwork to take to my lady that does my taxes. So this one here is a fun pack, but a new one. Let's see here. Get them out of the box. These ones here are covered in buttons and dice. Look how cute they are. They're just regular, but I love the playful color. So there's these ones. Go down to where my newest stash is. I'll run these. If you like buttons and dice. then the other ones I have, just let me know and I can run. I have 2 sets of Coca-Cola cards. And they're both in the red and green, so you get an idea what they look like if you like vintage ladies. This is what this one looks like. Well, there's a rubber band in her face. Hold on. I have this one in green. And I also have it in red. I'll show you the red one. These ones here are not so dark. They're not so Halloweenish. These are more Christmassy. Hello, hello. Welcome in. And then here's the red deck. What the red looks like. So there's that one. If you want me to run any of these, just speak up and I'll run them. Because I've read these already. But I'll run them again. And then the other set of cards I have that's newer are these ones. They're like a floral. And they're regular. I have those ones. So give you kind of an idea. I'll put these ones away. And then these 3. These are my newest. Okay, I have this one. They're like a brown color. And then when you turn them over, that's the king. They look like bats. There's the 3. This is the 6. Diamonds, hearts, all of the suits. And there's this one. These cards are called Spirit of Vengeance, is what they're called. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope my app didn't freeze. If you're typing anything to me, I can't see it. Sometimes Whatnot's just such a pain. There. It's running, so I should be good. Hey, GS, and hey, Dora, Chris. Welcome, welcome. And the only other 2 sets of cards I have are, they look like this. This is on one side. It's like, a gold blue. And here's a set like it, but this one has like an orange red. And that's the last ones I have that are new. So we'll put this over here. And just to show you, this is the one it's got like a red gold with a green. Aw, well, you're welcome. Hey, the Hawk. That would be someone. Do you have shows on here? I keep forgetting to ask people if they go live. Hold on. Let me check your profile here. Oh, well, if you ever go live, it'd be fun to see what people do with stuff. And another thing that I have that's new are these wooden. I told the story earlier. My daughter actually got a bid on a return Amazon order, and she didn't realize how many she was going to get. She ended up with 400 of them, and it's another Crafty project. And then there's these cards. It's got the blue and gold, but they're the regular playing cards. But I'll show you what she got 400 of. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I was talking about it earlier, and Margaret bought some, and she's going to go live on her channel to show us what she does with them. And another lady got some earlier, and she's going to play with these and craft with them. But my daughter ordered this project thinking they come with tiny little markers about this big for a project for her son. 400 wooden frames came in her mail. She's like, Mom, help me. So I told her I try to sell some. So she's got a deal. So you're going to get a deal. I'm doing 4 for $2. And then, like I said, they run 3 and 4 a piece. You can Google Lens it, print screen it. I did. And I was like, what? I couldn't believe she ended up with 400 of them. About died. But you can paint these. You can collage on them. If you have one of those wood engraving things, you can do that. And they're nice. Like, they're solid. So I'll probably be running these for a little bit. They'll be in my store. So if any teachers out there, or do you know anybody that wants to use these as projects, please feel free. YouTube, my YouTube channel is live. If you're interested in wooden frames you can craft with, please let me know. Welcome in, Melody. Hey, Jersey. Hey, Jules. And you'll get a deal. 4 for $2, and you can glue on these. I've seen people put shells on them, all kinds of cool stuff. But they're nice. Like, they're nice and sturdy. And they were Amazon returns. She's like, we laughed so hard when we found out she ended up with 400 of them. So I can't wait to see what Margaret does with them. She's going to work with them on a live, and somebody else is going to take them to her Crafty group. So it's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see what people do with them. So if anybody's interested in these wooden frames, please feel free to let me know, and I will run them again. I'll run them one more time in case anybody's interested. I think these would be a fun Christmas project to do with your grandkids or kids. I think it'd be a blast. I probably would decoupage on it. I might paint. I don't know. I might have to play with a few of them myself. Yes, that would be an idea. You know what? Speaking of Vacation Bible School, my grandkids go there. I might ask my oldest if she could talk to one of the teachers and ask them if they need some for Sunday school, and she probably could donate some to a church too. That's a great idea. My grandkids love Vacation Bible School. That's awesome. Yes, that would be so great. Because there's no way she's going to sell all of them. It's just, that's a lot. I grabbed some, but I told her I grabbed like 2 bags full, and I'm like, ugh. I don't think I can do more than that. That's a lot to sell. So there's these. And then the other new item, I got one more new item that was new, was these. I had a bunch of these, and I sold the regular. For people that love library cards, I had the regular white with the other, and I can't get the craft envelopes to go with them anymore because I had to buy them separate. So I found these, and they have the peel where you can automatically stick them to the back of a book for people that like library cards. And these are already distressed and they're so cute. They got like books and a coffee or teacup on the bottom. It's on both sides. And it comes with a craft tuck. There's that one. There's this one where it's 3 piles of books. There are 3 different designs. And I'm doing 3 for 3. And then there's one with the flower and books. And it's on both sides. And it's a library card. These are really cute. I was so excited when I found these. I think they're adorable. And they'll be in my store. Well, thank you, Krill. My dog. I feel so bad for her. She hates fireworks. And they keep setting them off. And it's so sad. She's scared to death of them. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Because they're adorable. I love these. So there is one set for you. That was another new thing that I found, and I was so excited. I went to look for my other ones to replenish them, and I was like, no! These will go to you. And then if anybody else wants a set, I will run another one. Hey, Chris. Is there anything else that you see in the auction that you would like me to run for you, or just to see? Let me know so I can pull it up and show them to you. Hey, Jenny Lowe. Hey, Crafts by Dawn. Welcome, welcome. I took a break and I went upstairs and spent some time with her. Took her out to the bathroom. But something about in the house. She hears the pop, pop, pops of fireworks. And she's like, freaks out. But when she's outside, she's fine. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. And she's been drooling so bad. She had half of a pillow wet last night. It was terrible. You must really suffer going through all this for sure. And if anybody likes the whale tail that they discontinued, I actually have it. These are running like, look at these up on eBay. They have them running for like 79 to like $100. I mean, it's ridiculous. But they retired these and they make the little tabs. So I bought these cute little airmail envelopes that can also be used in journaling. They're adorable. They're little miniatures. And I decided to pack 60. I did book pages. You can turn these into tabs at the end of your book. And then here's red paper. Here's yellow, light yellow cardstock. Some gold cardstock. Here's like a creamy. And then here's the craft. And what you do is you bend them at the end. You bend these and they make really cute tabs on your journals. And I have 60 with the envelope included for $6. Because I had to buy them separate, of course, the envelopes. But I thought the envelopes were cute because when I try to pack stuff, I try to make it to where you can use the whole product. My Post-it notes are falling. So if anybody's interested in getting some whale tails, and I can do these in other colors. I just did them in these colors. I think it was like before Christmas. And I didn't have green, but I used the red. Because I can punch them out pretty much any color. And it's a nice little stack of tabs for sure. One lady on YouTube was telling us a story about how she bought a filing cabinet, and she brought it home and she opened up a drawer and there was a whale tail puncher in it. I said, oh, did you get lucky? She got really lucky getting one of those in there for cheap. And I don't think I've had these cards. The Delta Airline cards are cute. Then I have a little bit of laces left. There's the cards. I have some postcards for $1 for people to do whatever. I have some patchwork quilt magazines that are fun. I can run one of those just to show what one looks like. This is a 1977. And this is number 7. And whoever had these took very good care of these magazines, because everything's left in them and they're in pretty good condition for their age. I don't want to flip through every one of them, but gives you an idea what's in them, because I have like 5 of these, and then I think I have more in the Buy It Now of the same magazine. It's like so cool. Look at this picture. All these ladies working on it together. I think that's awesome. It's like every quilt tells a story. I love it. I love this. Look at that font. Patchwork font. That's so cool. I love fonts. It's even got pink pages in it. Look at the pink pages. It has all the designs in them. And one of them even has where it looks like the lady took this one. Whoever owned this, says Betty somebody, literally left her sizes. She took, it's like cardboard, like a chipboard, and she put, it says the Ohio Star cut 8 light, 8 dark. Like she even left like patterns in cardboard in these. I thought that was so cool when I saw that. And the one, just that one. But I love quilts. I don't know how to quilt, but I think they're beautiful. I bought one in Tennessee with horses on it. I freaking love that thing. And my dog was playing with me one day, and she chewed some of the stitches. It's like, oh my goodness. She was biting in my blanket because I was picking on her. Look at that lion. And it shows you like up close the back stitch, the French knot. I remember doing embroidery as a Girl Scout, though I hated that French knot. So the magazines I have are 1977, 1979, number 16, 79, number 17, 1980, number 18, 1980, number 19, and 1980, number 20. So if there's anyone you want to see, feel free to say do a flip through. Welcome in everybody that I missed. Sorry, I got caught up in the magazine. And these are only $1. Brainy, welcome back. Did you get charged up? I just did a flip through of a quoting magazine. It was fun. So that was that one. And anything else anybody want to see? Oh, I know. It's like I was saying, Dee made a comment, D Archivist, she made a comment on her thing that if you're using your phone, because mine got so hot, I had to hold it in front of the air conditioner a couple times. And she told me, she says, do you have a back on your phone? And I said, yeah, that's what my cover looks like. And she says, take it off. And I never thought about this preventing your phone from breathing. She says, if you take your back cover off, your phone shouldn't get so hot. I love the tips that people give, you know, especially when we overlook the obvious. Because I didn't even think about the back doing it. Which, I mean, it makes sense. But I thought that was a cute tip. So I'm going to take and I like these cards. I'll run these just in case. I think this has a pretty design on them. But, you know, that's just me. And also my, for anybody that's interested, the way that my bin is set up for my store, if you type in C, capital C, capital L, you're going to get the crafts because it's C lots for crafts. If you type in capital B, capital L, you're going to get books. If you type in on the buy it now, if you type in F and capital L, you're going to get fashion, which I have some purses and keychains and stuff like that and cozies in that section. If you type in D and L, you'll get a decor. And the only thing I have in decor right now is a Precious Moments thing. And a CO capital L is collectors. And I have one item that's hockey. I've just been putting random stuff in there and giving them letters. So if people want to find it, you know, because I might not sell in those categories. But I thought it would be cute to add some extra stuff in there if people want to look through stuff. I'm kind of doing an estate downsizing too, besides the stuff that I find and buy, because I have stuff here I'm not keeping, but somebody else may want it. So let me get these running. Where did I put them? That is the question. Are they at the end? Oh, yeah. It's the last set. Of course it's the last set. So there's a set of 4 of these running. And I'll show you the Precious Moments item. I think you've seen it when you were in here, Brainy. It's really cute. It's a collector's. My daughter used to love collecting Precious Moments, but it was only stuff we saw in a store. I didn't know that Precious Moments had like an edition, you know, like where you had to, I don't know if you got these monthly, but they had like collector's editions ones. So we'll put these away. Any more interesting cards, please feel free to let me know, because I have a lot to share. Call me the card lady. Okay, so the Precious Moments decor I have is so stinking cute. This thing is so adorable. Gotta be careful with it. But look how cute this is. It's a little kid with the goggles and seashells. Looks like a little boy. And it's so adorable. Isn't it cute? And this one's called There Is No Greater Treasure Than to Have a Friend Like You. And it was made in Indonesia. I think that's so adorable. He's cutesy. And I have that in my buy it now for $5. Yeah, she's cute. She's so cute. Adorable, adorable. Put him back in here. Don't want to break him. So I have that. That's about the only decor I have loaded right now. And there was something that was a game. I'm curious to how this game works, but I don't want to open it. I don't think I have them in here. I might have moved them. It's called something about sip. It's a sip game or something. I mean, you don't have to drink alcohol. You probably could do it with juice or something just to find out. But it's just like these cards and you draw. And then you have to drink with them. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's so funny. I never heard of that game. I think that's about it for now. Like, I don't really have anything else ready. And all the stuff that I have under fashion, if you guys want to type in capital F and L, I have Hello Kitty keychain. I have a Minnie Mouse keychain here with a bead and a donut. These are all under F and L. And then there's a purple Hello Kitty keychain or purse charm. And I do have that in the description of them. And here's a Hello Kitty purse charm, and it says Hello Kitty on it with flowers. If anybody's interested in this, I could move it over to the auction. And then here's a Kuromi keychain. And I have a little Hello Kitty blingy, a green one, keychain and purse charm. And then I have a red and a blue one. And these are more like a charm. And then here's a really cute Minnie Mouse one, a must-have, and she's got her fashion around her. You need that one, Brainy. And then here's a Hello Kitty with an apple and a little milk carton. Because this one here is cute because it has, she's got her fancy shoes, her little bow, and her fancy little purse. Cute. And then here are a couple long earrings. These earrings are different. I haven't worn pierced earrings in so long, but I like these because the way they hook up. It's like the long piece is the back. These are so cute. They're Lauren Conrad's, and they're silver. And it says they were Kohl's for $14, but I'm only selling them for $7. But my prices are negotiable too. So, you know, if you see something and, you know, hey, this keychain's $5, can you make it $4 or whatever? Just let me know. I'm negotiable. We do yard sales a lot here in community, and people will, hey, will you take this for this? You know, we like them people that juggle prices. Just saying. My dad was a price juggler. So if you're interested in anything, let me know, because I have lots. I have brand new purses with tags. I have some used purses. Paula came in here the other night, Brainy, and she helped me reprice my purses some. So it helps. And I told her, I said, I appreciate you guys' feedback because I don't know anything about fashion. She was telling me she has a hard time selling like used purses. She said most people want the price tags on them, and I get that. But if they're clean and they're nice and people have taken care of them, you know, I don't mind buying used purses. Hey, Beth. Hey, Random. My dog hears me talking, and I hear her upstairs. Yeah, I do. I like both. You know, I like having a brand new bag, but I also have like in pre-loved ones too. So to me, it don't matter. And I also have a cute Hello Kitty. If you have a grandchild or a child that likes Hello Kitty, here is a really cute. It's what it looks like on the tag. A Hello Kitty beach towel. I have that in there too. The Hello Kitty beach towel's cute. I know, isn't that cute? She's got like a little shell, a little mermaid. She's a mermaid, look. She's a mermaid sitting in a shell. Oops. My one granddaughter loves Hello Kitty, so, you know, Christmas is around the corner and I had gotten her some stuff. But I've ran everything at least once or twice today, except my new cards I just got. I ran them twice tonight. So if you see anything, feel free to let me know and I will run it. You don't have any competition in here. I definitely got plenty of stuff. So if you're looking for anything, let me know. Hey, Handcraft Alley. And these makeup brushes, that have the, oh, I don't know what they're called, but they have like the oval. See if I can find one to show you, Brainy. These are awesome for crafting. Just saying. Makeup is wonderful. But these brushes here, you can get these real reasonable. These are so great to take and have a stencil on paper and just rub it around. Whether you're using paint or whatever, they make the best little stencil paintbrush type things. It's amazing. One of my projects I did, it was a tag, and I decoupaged I took away the layers of a napkin, and I decoupaged it, and I couldn't find my glitter, and I used, I think it was a glittery lip gloss. I used makeup in one of my arts one time because it's possible to do that. So that's really cool too. And it was really cute. It was really cute because once it dried, it stayed. It was like so awesome. Because some of Jeffree Star, like I have his um, Blue Blood. I had it when it first came out. And some of his eyeshadows too much for me. I'm more of like an earth tone. I don't do a lot of bright colors. And my daughter's the same way. We're like more into the brown earth tones. And his can be real pigmented. And I'm seriously thinking about, because I have never used the Blue Blood, and I thought it'd be cool to use some of his stuff. All right. Where's she at? Is she live too? Welcome in, Steph. Welcome in, Marlene. I'll have to visit her when I'm done over here. I didn't even see her go live. Is she live on Whatnot or is she live on Facebook? Or both? I didn't even get a notification. That's interesting. I know, it's crazy because I have all notifications on hers too. It's weird that I didn't see her. Studio Cat popped up and somebody else did, but I don't see her. Go check on her. I'll probably come in and hang out for a little bit too while I get my orders done. I see 3 people in here. Who's the other person? I don't like interrupting people, though, when they're in here because I'm always afraid they're looking in the bin and I don't want to interrupt them because I know you lose your place. I do that all the time. I'll go into somebody's live and I look at their auction items first and then I jump in their bin, their store bin, and I'm looking and then people ask me questions. And it's like, I can't answer right now. I'm busy. I got to move this. People are going to think it's up for auction. Alrighty, well, I got to go take care of my puppy. I got to go fill my orders. I want to thank everybody for your orders and for your time today and for my YouTube friends and family. Thank you so much for popping in. If I don't see you, I am so sorry that I don't get to see you and talk to you guys because I'm over here selling. Let me check on my YouTube family too. Angela! Mart's is young and crab. Oh, thank you so much for coming in. And anybody that moderates on my channel, you can take care of the people while I'm over here and I can't read the chat. But I am so thankful you guys are all hanging out with me in both places because I appreciate everybody. Hey, crazy crafting crew. So I'm getting ready to shut down, but I want to thank everybody. And, if you ever want to become a Whatnot seller, please get in touch with me. You can even sign up under me. We both get a profit from it. They have a link that you share that, I think it's like $20 or $15 shopping. I forget. I'll have to look. But you get it, and so do I if you sign up under me. And it's really cool because, who doesn't want spending money when you sign up someplace? So just to let you know, you don't have to, but but if you want to, and you can sign up as a seller under someone too. And it's really cool. I signed up as a seller under Penguin Boss because I was going to do it with Melissa, but she wasn't here because she was my first purchase here. And then I decided to do it with Penguin Boss because I mod for her all the time. But it's awesome because you help out the sellers and then they help you out. Printy Corn's been amazing helping me, just saying. So if you come over here to Whatnot, Printy Corn is the captain of her prison. That's what she does for a living, the poor woman. But she is so amazing and helpful. Don't tell her I told you that because she doesn't like people to know she's so nice. She goes, shh, don't tell anybody. Hey, Newts. But I do anyways because Printy helped me a lot when I come over here. I was so lost when I there's so many buttons to Whatnot that I'm not used to. And when I went to do my orders, I had no clue how to do it because the setup's different. And I'm like, holy crap. So she did a message with me, face to face. We did FaceTime on Facebook and she says, turn your phone around, point it to the laptop, your computer. And she told me exactly where to click to do everything. So she helped me so much. But I was definitely a buyer on here for a while before I became a seller. So it's definitely totally different as a buyer, and they make it look so easy because these sellers are so talented over here. And yes, it is talent to sell. And it's not as easy as what you think because you got to build up your people. Hey, Layla B. That's a different name. Welcome in. But they do try to give perks around holidays, which is good. But it does glitch a lot. It's a fairly new app. It has its issues like everything else does. We know that YouTube has its issues too, and Whatnot does too. So it happens. But losing text is common. I had that issue in private messages with a friend on Yahoo. It's a coding problem. And I lost text before. Have you ever typed anything in YouTube and you went to refresh and your text was gone? I've done that many times. And then it happens over here. So that's always been, since I've been online, that's always been an issue. So just saying. But I'm talking to my YouTube people and my whatnot people, and I do appreciate you all. And after this week, when it slows down, hopefully I'll be able to see my stream to be able to see who comes to visit. For some reason, I haven't been able to see my stream on YouTube, and I don't understand why. But I pretty much know who comes regularly to my comment section because I owe you guys a visit to your channels. Hey, Gadlin. Welcome in. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the show because if not, more people are going to trickle in. And I got to go pay attention to my dog because she sounds like she's tearing my door down because we've had some firecrackers outside and she's not a happy camper. So I'm going to go spend some time with her. And I will see you all guys probably maybe next Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to take a week break or not because it's been drooling. It's been very grueling doing 3 different sales, 3 different categories in 3 days because I upload all my products separate. And it is time consuming to do that. Some sellers over here, if you're on YouTube and you don't know what I'm talking about, they'll put like 1 to so many ounces or 1 to so many pounds and they just show you. And there's no pictures. I actually provide the picture so you can see what you're getting because it helps me remember who gets what. But Whatnot does do clips. When you go to rate the orders, give feedback to who you buy from, they do a little video clip now of your purchase so that we can keep track so we don't, mess up on orders. So I thought that little piece of information was really cute that they added. Because sometimes if I forget what I ordered, I can look at that clip and be like, okay, I remember it, and then I can rate the order properly. But anyways, whatever time zone you're in, I hope you're all having a great one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.